All right, we're finally taking this thing out. Let's just look at the outside. All right, someone went on some Mickey Mouse BS and had to chop the harness, and that's how you got a headlight. So, gotta fix that. They cut out the grills. What in the world? No brackets. Oh, geez, that's just great. Cracking the RPF one somehow holds air. Came all the way from Bakersfield. Nice. Side skirt's missing, but it's in the garage. The rear T-He 37s. These are 5x100. Subi boys, hit me up. Missing. Oh, this one is actually inside of here somewhere. There it is. Kind of see it. I'll pull it out later. And this one is completely gone. Euro tails. Not sure what they were thinking, but for this bucket here, El Chicharon, we're gonna keep it. Tried molding in the wing. Some parts smooth enough. Other parts it's like what in the world. Got some surface rust too. That's never good. Siliconed it. Not sure how we're gonna take that off, but figure it out. Needs good sanding. Paint looking basura. And we haven't even touched the interior yet. But that's just first impressions. Oh, also thought these were ISR blast pipes. They are not. They're some basura blast pipes. What in the world were they thinking? Whatever. Coming back to the driver's door. Oh, hello. Let's see if the window button trick works. Yeah, it works. Oh, man. Yeah, window seal, not in, but it is in the trunk. I already confirmed that. Let's see if the other way works. That's pretty crazy. That doesn't even consistently work on my car all the time, but that's pretty cool. Okay, we're gonna pop the hood, see what's under there real quick. Hood's open. This is how it's looking right now. Of course, it doesn't have this clip thing. Stock air box loose. All right, cool. Radiator and fans aren't even on the core support, so that's not good. There was some weird smoking when this thing pulled up, so we'll have to figure that. No floor pan. They said that they did timing, all this kind of stuff. RTV looking like crap. Looks like, I don't know, this is probably coolant that's spewed out here. Some more wiring ridiculousness. Rat's nest. Power steering level on minimum. Okay, cool, whatever. Nothing's covered. And then back again to this. Yeah, so it's like you had to wire in these LEDs. And this is just like a quick job just to get this through the night over to here. Horse port doesn't even have any bolts holding it in. Oh boy. Clutch fluid's good though. And oh, okay, no AC. At least we have this though. That means hopefully back there is all connected. Yeah, we're connected, so I mean that's good. I'm not sure how to pull these connections out. I guess we'll learn. Okay. Got stuff just flopping around all over the place. Oh my goodness. So yeah. Oh, but aluminum valve covers, great. Kind of oily. All right. So at this point, let's get that thing into the garage and take a look underneath. Oh goodness. All right, inside the car, you can barely tell that panel's black because of how dusty it is. Definitely neglected. Got some weirdness going on with these. I don't even know. You can straight up see, like, I don't even know what that is. The wall of the chassis. There's all this crap in here. We got a Lakers snapback. Thought it was cool until, it's broken, so useless. We do have cup holders though. That's very nice. I might just steal these. Nothing in the back except that liner. I might just pop that thing on. And yeah, I'm taking this out too. But we'll see what else is going on. It's got the stock suspension, all this other just randomness that I'll go through in a minute. Oh boy. Alright, we're underneath the car. Let's see what we got. So that's kind of nice. We already got these poly bushings on these eBay lower control arms. It's no big deal. I'm not sure when the last time this oil was changed because everything here is dusty and kind of just weird. All this stuff. You've got to be joking me. That thing was just tucked behind this bracket. This is the power steering cooler. Oh my gosh. Why in the world? Okay. Yeah, basically whoever owned this before was an idiot. Did not take care of it. Living out in SoCal-ish. And just, I don't know what you were doing, but not good. Okay, what kind of coilovers do we have here? I mean, they're black with what looks like silver. Ain't no way these are BCs or something. What in the world is this? Let's go back up top. We'll pop the hood in a second. But yeah, can't really tell what they are. But let's go back under it here. See what's going on. There's vision, everything looks good. Cats are stock. Looking crazy. Let's get the wide angle here. Compression arms look fine enough. You know. Oh, I wanted to check bulb joints, but I don't have the key in, so we'll check that in a second. Oh man. I will say it doesn't look as bad as I thought it was going to be suspension wise, but you know, I could definitely use some improvements. Okay, yeah, ball joints are cooked, tie rods are cooked here. Might as well just replace and align this whole thing. But yeah, ball joints for sure need some help. Oh yeah, I don't have any light on, but whatever. Let's see. Other than that, it's not terrible. Just a bunch of missing brackets. Yo, that is a decent Y pipe though. Okay, Y pipe you did good on. I'll give you that, man. I want to say this is like AAM or something. Whatever the one with that crossbar in between. So that's not bad. Tyler might want to steal this though. So there's that. Oh, let's check. Yeah, upper control arms. They should probably get replaced too. But oh, and the ball joint. Oh yeah, ball joint on the compression arms cooked. So we're looking at compression arm, upper control arm, ball joints, tie rods, just full front refresh. But nice white pipe though. That is very nice. Coming around the back. What the heck is that? Dude, what in the world? Well, I'm speechless. I have no idea what I'm looking at here, but that is not good, for sure. That is, holy crap. Okay, enough of that. Rear adjustable camber arms. Nice. Stock toe buckets. We on some coilovers. I'm gonna have to zip one of these wheels off and see what the heck I'm looking at here. I mean, it looks like, I don't know what exhaust this is, to be honest. I don't know what has a resonator here and then booger welds here to a blast pipe. So if anybody knows what that is, or what it could be. I mean, granted, it does not sound terrible, but it does look very nasty. Okay. No crash bar. Yeah. What in the world? This thing is just dumbfounding, though. But, alright, cool. I was messing around in the front. Just discovered that the reason why this radiator doesn't want to stay in place is because the plastic piece that's supposed to go into this grommet on both sides is completely busted. So, like, if you hit one good bump on this thing, boom. Nothing. So we're gonna need a new one of those. Now, I could like super ghetto rig this thing and try to fish like zip ties through here just to keep it to the radiator core support, and that would help out a lot. But there's no condenser in here either or anything. Oh, you got a nice moth though. So no AC until that happens. The core support in and of itself, not a huge fan, but mainly just because of this thing here is broken. But for all intents and purposes, the core support itself is fine. Like you can run it. Yeah, broken. Yeah, no shit, dude. But anyhow, yep, you could run it. You know, but that would be something definitely worth replacing. I was also looking at these coilovers. No idea what they are, but these are like dampening adjustable. And since these were supposedly super bouncy on the highway, excuse me, let's see how many we have as far as adjustment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I'm counting 21. I probably miscounted. It might be just 20. But we do have adjustment, and I'm just going to crank it all the way up to high just because it was apparently hella bouncy. I know everybody has their preference on... this side was like way up higher than the other one. Oh my goodness. I know everybody has their preference on coilovers. Me personally, you know, like I'm going to run something that's a little bit nicer if I can. I mean, I get it if you're balling on a budget, whatever. This thing is also just... holy crap. I'm going to fix that right now. But, you know, coilovers, make sure you get something that you like, that rides good, and that isn't complete garbage. All right, I know I'm jumping around a little bit, but weather seal back on. A lot of the clips and things were missing, but I think I got it in there enough. It should stay on. I'll say this, if you're on the highway and you're blasting this thing as fast as, you know, however this thing will go, 50 miles an hour or whatever, and this thing is starting to fly off, just stick your hand out, and well, if you have the windows up, you'll be fine. If the window's down, because you ain't got no AC, and this thing's starting to peel back, you just stick your arm out, grab it, just rip it inside, make sure this thing don't fly off, because I don't want to find another one. So there's that. We zip tied the radiator to the core support, just went through the fins. It's not going to damage anything. Again, this is not a permanent solution, but at least you won't have your fans running into your belts or anything like that. But ooh. All right, so oil looks really clean, which is kind of crazy. So they probably just did it fresh, just drained out the oil and then put new oil in, because that filter still looks kind of crusty. This terminal over here managed to get nice and tight. They had like a paper clip in here. Like, what are you doing? Just do it how it's supposed to be. Luckily found this fuse box cover inside, slapped that thing on. Like I said, radiator, got that zip tied up. Power steering, cooler, this is actually decently tight, but, you know, at the same time, this car for now is just going to be held on by prayers and zip ties. Put a bolt in here just so this thing's not looking, this thing is actually, the filter is actually looking decently clean, so that's cool. Yeah, we're definitely going to need a harness for this. And coming over to the back, pop this bumper off just so we can see what the situation is. We're gonna need license plate lights and stuff because that's all missing. And this is to the turn signals there, and the turn signals here just dangling. So Tyler, we're gonna need a hookup. I think I'm gonna slap on his crash bar real quick too, just so we have that. And this bumper, I mean, it's in decent shape, but you know, it's all getting melted and stuff right here. So I think I'm gonna just chop it. I'm gonna just chop that thing, make it easier to work on. In fact, I might just chop it right now. Yeah, whoever owned this car before, dude, you did not know what you were doing. Oh, random fun fact. Went to a touchless car wash in this, and we got condensation. What the heck? So, any good ideas for that? I'm thinking I might just straight up throw like silica gel in there and just suck out the moisture or something along those lines. But yeah, I think today, first thing I'm gonna do, this line right here, or at the very least, I'm chopping this along the line all the way to here, almost like a proper bumper tuck, which they attempted, maybe. I don't know. But this is just frustrating, so I'm gonna get that all situated. Well, now that I'm covered in hot plastic, good riddance. I'm also realizing that I need to get some new blades for my Dremel, because those blades are chopped, so chopped like this bumper. Alright, put this crash bar on, messed around with some of these lights. These things, when I tested them on a battery off the car, they work. These turn red. I don't know why you'd put red when there's already red on the taillight to do that job for you. But whatever, that's what the case is. So we're probably gonna need to check fuses. I'm not feeling like that today. This light here, also, I found it inside the car, thank goodness. But these LEDs, and I know these are good because I put new ones in. Dude, bro, he put some hot LEDs in here, or something was shorted because it just burnt through the plastic. But anyhow, these LEDs I know are good because they're brand new and they don't turn on with anything. So there's gotta be some sort of fuse broken there too. But at least now you have a trunk button, so I'm gonna just put this all back together. But yeah, so right off the bat, we're gonna need a wiring harness for that headlight just to get this thing able to go around on the road. We're gonna need a new turn signal housing. Tyler has one. This is Tyler's bash bar, so you're gonna figure that deal out with him. And I'm gonna just slap this thing back on. Oh my goodness gracious, this thing is a bucket. It's gonna need some work. Okay, I'm done with this car for today. Side skirts back on, seals back on. Headlights or tail lights rather are actually in place. They do need replacing bulbs and stuff though. Yep, that turn signal needs to be put in, all that stuff. These seats are straight garbage. The passenger side is actually just fine, but the driver's side, like no matter when I threw motors and all this kind of crap in there, it just was not doing its job. So stupid. Drives pretty good. Light came on again for camshaft position sensor type stuff. Said camshaft position advanced on bank 1. So let's hope that's fine. But anyhow, done with this. Mexican Matt, you owe me money.